Hi, my name's Lori Cain. I'm a project photographer at the Statesman Journal, and I'm with Diane Stevenson. She's the multimedia editor. And we are changing gears today. We are going to go wine tasting. We're not experts, but we love wine. We're on a mission to taste, to critique, and tell you all about the wonderful vineyards here in the Willamette Valley. And there's a slew of them. All you need. You need to love wine. Is the Van Duzer winery named after the Van Duzer corridor?
It is. The Van Duzer Vineyards takes us right from the corridor. So due west of us is Highway 22, which heads out to the coast. And that break in the coast range is what allows us to grow grapes in the Willamette Valley.
It's a bit of a meaning, too, like us. Thank you, Van Duzer corridor.
Well, that's as the valley heats up, air rises, and that's a geographical feature where there's a break in the hills, and that's where the cold air from the ocean comes in and cools us off. So that's what keeps us cool, gives us long days, cool nights, cooler temperatures during the growing season. Keeps us from getting overly ripe.
So would that be why why vineyards have a tendency to be on I could be totally wrong, but where near water or coastline, or because you've got California, you even have New York?
Generally tends to be maritime influence. One is humidity problems. If you're in a place where it's too hot and too humid, you get a lot of mold and other problems. It's very difficult to grow grapes there. Here we get a lot of rain, so that can be difficult also. But the more Mediterranean, maritime influence is where grapes really thrive.
So because we have the hot summers, there isn't a lot of rain, that's what helps us?
Yes.
It doesn't seem like Cabernets are very successful here, or Zinfandels, because they take a lot longer.
It takes much more heat to get those right. We measure heat in what's called degree days, and it's an accumulation between 50 degrees and 95 degrees over the growing season, and it's a calculation that they do. On the face here, the new vines, we have planted Syrah. We get over 2,400 degree days on that exposure. You go on the west side, and we get an average of 2,200 degree days over there.
So they add up, they accumulate?
It's cumulative heat units throughout the growing season. I can't really explain it better than that. But you go on the east side, and we're at about 2,000, 2,100 degree days over there. So just on our own property, we have a big range of temperatures. 2,400 is the high end for Pinot Noir. It's the low end for Syrah. But for Zinfandels and Cabernets, you do more like 3,000, 3,500 degree days.
Oh. So if we get global warming, we're going to start planting Cabernets and Zinfandels?
Pretty much.
Okay, you have to explain what a rosé is.
Well, it's Pinot Noir rosé. We'll basically put the grapes in our press for about 6 hours, and we'll just let the skins mix with the juice to pick up the color, the pinkness of it. And then we press it off, and then we treat it like a white wine. We ferment it totally dry. We basically pick October, ferment cold fermentation for about 6 weeks. We clean it up and bottle it in January. So, it's real fresh. It just doesn't have a lot of time other than through fermentation of sugar.
Because the sugar comes from?
Well, fermentation is what we use to take the sugar and convert it into alcohol. In our case, you can leave a little residual sugar on it.
Oh, okay.
In case we didn't ferment all the sugar out.
So you fermented all the sugar.
And we take it totally dry.
So it's going to be very drier.
Very
now, how come you make it into a rosé? Why don't you just forget about leaving the skin? Why don't you just make it a white Pinot?
It's marketing. A white Pinot was done back in the 80s here in Oregon, but basically it's not done. I don't know how well it would sell, because people are going, what is it?
Oh, okay.
At least people understand rosé and how it's made.
Okay.
A little more strawberry.
Yeah.
Lighter flavors that come out of Pinot Noir before it goes and sees oak. So.
Wow.
Strawberry.
Yeah, because you're like, wait a minute, my nose says Pinot, but then, but really light and fruity.
Onto a little estate Pinot.
Yeah, we like that one.
That is very dry.
No?
That was the Vintner's Cuvée.
It smells really fruity, but you would swear you were going to taste sugars, but you don't at all. That's dry. That's crisp.
Yeah. Thank you. Real good acid behind it. which helps it make it food friendly. Think crab.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. I'm sorry, got excited. Do you have crab? No, I'm just kidding.
Don't, but it is
Fresh
really
out.
good.
With crab. Or like halibut maybe even too, no? Or is halibut too... No, because
Depends
this
how you
crab is
prepare it.
sweeter.
Yeah, depends
Right.
how you prepare the halibut.
I make it with like this orange tarragon sauce. That'd be good. That is really tasty. This would be a nice summer wine too. I like try to. I fit them in their seasons. Like this says summer.
It's good year round. I mean, I truly drink it year round. But both these are summer sippers. You know, those hotter summer days. Just chill it down and open it up and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Cooling off.
Right.
Hot summer day, use it as a little more refreshment. And with the acid behind these, they are refreshing.
Yeah, it's like almost like lemonade but better. Far better.
Yeah.